stranger pressed her face against my car window and screamed, "Having a kid isn't a disability." My 7-year-old daughter was already getting restless in her car seat, kicking her feet around. "Mom, are we there yet?" she asked in a bored tone. I mean, I was frustrated too. We'd been circling around the mall parking lot for 15 minutes trying to find a spot. I forced a smile and glanced at her from the rearview mirror. "Well, honey, we're already here at the mall, but it's the holidays, so everyone's here shopping," I told her. "Give mommy just a few more minutes, okay?" Just then, I spotted someone pulling out of a handicap spot near the entrance. I put my blinker on, waited, and started reversing into the spot when another car suddenly pulled up near and started honking, loudly and aggressively. The old man in the driver's seat rolled down his window and glared at me. "That's my spot," he shouted. My daughter looked at me nervously. "Mommy, what's happening?" she asked. "It's okay, honey," I told her. I tried reversing again. That only made the man even angrier. The passenger door of his car swung open, and a woman around my age marched over and knocked on my window. "Excuse me," she said in a rude tone. "My father just had knee surgery. He actually needs this spot." I pointed to my PWD placard. "I need this spot too. We've been circling around and Oh, I see," she interrupted, sliding over toward the backseat window. "You're taking this spot all because you have a kid?" She laughed bitterly. "That's not how it works. This is meant for actual disabled people." "I'm disabled," I told her. She rolled her eyes. "Right, and I'm John Cena," I sighed. "Please ask your dad to move out of the way so I can park properly." I pointed to the other cars waiting to pass through. "We're blocking them from finding spots too." But she didn't leave. She just crossed her arms and stood near the door. "Look, I get that parking's a nightmare, especially when you're busy worrying about a kid, but having a child isn't a disability." I stared at her, ignoring the honking behind us. "I'm not moving. This is my spot. I found it." That's when her dad got out. He started limping toward us with his cane, grimacing with every step like he was in unbearable pain. "Please," he said softly, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Just give me the spot." A man in a pickup truck leaned out his window. "Come on, lady, just move already." I felt my face go hot. "She's trying to steal a handicap spot from my 78-year-old father who just had surgery," the woman shouted, pointing at her dad still limping dramatically. "Look at him." A few people got out of their cars to see what was happening. An older woman in a Christmas sweater walked over and tapped on my window. "Honey, just let the man have the spot. Trust me, when you're his age, you'll be begging for one too." "Get out of here," another man yelled from behind. My throat tightened. I glanced back at my daughter. She pulled her jacket over her head and was shaking. More phones came out. Someone aimed their camera at my license plate. "This mom right here is using a handicap spot just because she has a kid," the woman announced. "Meanwhile, my elderly father has to suffer. Entitled parents think the world owes them everything," the dad added loudly. "I'm telling you, I'm disabled too," I shouted, but no one would listen. The woman grabbed my door handle and yanked hard. "Get out of the car." I hit the lock just in time. My hands were shaking. Then she walked around to my daughter's side and slammed her palm against the glass. Bang, bang, bang. "Your mommy is a liar," she screamed. She shrieked and covered her ears, sobbing. "Stop, she's just a kid," I yelled. The old man shuffled closer. Then he stumbled and his cane came down hard against my door. Bang. I saw the dent form right below my window. That's when mall security finally walked over. "What's going on here?" the guard asked. The old man immediately jumped in. "I just wanted this parking spot. I'm old. I just got surgery on my knee. I can't walk. I can barely stand," he pointed out, shaking. The guard looked at me. "Ma'am, this parking's only for PWDs." I pointed at my mirror. "Yes, and I have a valid placard. Anyone can get those," she scoffed. "She's clearly not disabled. Just look at her." I opened my door and stepped out. That only made her grin more. "See?" she shouted. People threw disgusted looks towards me until I reached down and pulled up my left pant leg. Suddenly, everyone fell silent. "I told you I'm disabled," I said, pointing to my prosthetic leg. The woman's face went white. Everyone slowly walked back to their vehicles. The guard pressed his lips together and looked at the old man and his daughter. "It seems that she's perfectly fine where she is. Please back your car up and let them park before she tries to press charges for the things you did." They ran back to the car, the dad suddenly losing his limp, and drove off without another word. I pulled into the spot and slumped in my seat. My hands were still trembling. "Mommy?" My daughter's small voice came from the back. Her face was still blotchy from crying. "Yes, sweetheart? Why did that lady call you a liar?" I turned around and squeezed her hand. "Because she didn't believe mommy was part robot," I told her. She grinned. "I want to be part robot too," I laughed. "Maybe after we finish shopping first. Let's go."